Morning, good morning. Y'all hit that subscribe button. As soon as you come in, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Like, share, comment where you're from. Do what you gotta do. If you don't want to do it, it's cool. I appreciate the I got to tell y'all about when I was messing with the snow bunny when I was a teenager before I went to prison. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do what you gotta do. You don't want to do it, it's cool. I appreciate you. Hey, how you doing? I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Where you from? Make sure you subscribe. What's up, John Sins? Make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait 30 more seconds and I'm gonna start telling the story. Make sure you subscribe. Comment where you from, Johnny Sins. Why you call yourself that? Messing with this white girl as a teenager, bro, I had to get out. Bro. They tried to do your boy dirty. Messing with the snow bunny. Teenager. In Mississippi, in the dirty South. I'm gonna go and get into the story. Hey, how you doing? Make sure you subscribe. Comment where you from. Y'all comment where you from. So I was messing with this white girl when I was a teenager, when I was younger, before I went to prison. We call them snow bunnies for them. Now we in Mississippi. So me and this white girl, we started messing around in elementary in the fifth and the sixth grade. That's when we first started writing each other letters and different things like that. But I have to give you the atmosphere. This is this is the early 1990s in the state of Mississippi. So I have to give you the atmosphere of what was going on before I get into the story. Now, it wasn't no hangings and like people like to think about Mississippi, like Mississippi behind time, like they still hanging black people. Now, it wasn't no hangers going on, but it was a little racial tension, like, you know, the judge being biased to uh, black men and women getting locked up, a little racism in the school, the baseball team, the football team, just little small things like that. That was the atmosphere growing up in the town of Mississippi where I'm from. So, like I said, me and the snow bunny, me and the white girl, we started messing around in elementary. When you come in, hit the subscribe button, comment where you from. Me and the white girl, we started messing around in elementary school in fifth, sixth grade. So I'm just gonna fast forward to the sixth grade. You know, we writing each other letters, smiling at each other in the class, and flirting and different things like that. So one day we go to English class in the sixth grade, and I had gave her a letter when I came to school that morning. When you come in and subscribe to the channel, I had gave her a letter at school that morning, and we was in English class. And I don't know, I really can't remember how it happened. I don't know how it happened, but some kind of way, the English teacher, a white teacher, found the letter that I wrote to Snowbunny. Now I ain't gonna call, I ain't gonna say the white girl's name because the white girl's still living. Uh, but we don't talk. I don't know what she got going on. Last time I heard anything about her or said something to her, she was in Texas. Y'all coming where you from? Subscribe to the channel. So the teacher found the letter and she read it, and of course the teacher took it to the principal, and the principal took it to or got her parents involved in what me and the white girl had going on. Mind you, we in the sixth grade, 11, 12, 13 years old, somewhere up around there. So I get called to the principal's office, and they are threatening to suspend me. Suspend me? I'm in the sixth grade. You gonna suspend me for writing a letter? Mind you, we in the Mississippi. This is a racist time in history in Mississippi. It's still racist. It's racist everywhere. But let me go to a commercial break if I may. Now a lot of people be talking down on Mississippi, like people still hanging. I don't. disregard the fact that it's still racism going on in Mississippi. But it's more racism going on in Chicago, New York, and all them bigger cities. They just don't promote it like they promote certain racism that go on down south. All them police killings in Chicago and all them bigger cities, what you think that is? That's racism. But let me get back to the story. So, so they threatened to suspend me because they found the letter. The white teacher found the letter that I wrote to this white girl. Me and the white girl, we've been writing each other letters since the 10th grade. As soon as you come in, subscribe to the channel, come in where you from. We've been writing each other letters since the fifth grade. We like each other, a white and a black boy, in a little small town in Mississippi. So, like I said, the principals get her parents involved, and her parents end up coming to the school. By this time, I'm gone home. I went and told my mom the situation, and so fast forward, her parents, her parents came to my house. You know, we in a small town in Mississippi. Everybody know everybody, them, pretty much. And so it's not hard for them to find out where my parents lived at. So her parents came to my house, you know, I think it was like 2 days after the teacher found the letter. But her parents came to my house and they talking to my mom and talking to my dad. I walk in the door coming from school and they telling my mom and dad that they don't believe in interracial relationships. But me thinking about it now, like we kids, bro. Like we in the sixth grade. What are you talking about? We not in no relationship. But anyway, she she have some racist parents. So when I walk in the door and I'm hearing the conversation, I bust out and say with an attitude, because I was kind of throwed out back then. And I'm always saying when I'm sharing these stories, I'm always saying that I wasn't raised to be no street nigga, no tough guy, none of that. But obviously that's what I became over time. So I bust out and say, I don't like your dog. Your daughter like me. He turned red in the face. I swear to God. This white man turned red in the face. So I walk up out the door and I go outside and look playing football or whatever it was I was playing. So they eventually leave the house. So fast forward maybe a year later, we in the seventh grade. Now me and the white girl, uh, we haven't had sex, but we still like each other. We still talking to each other. We still finding ways to talk to each other. But I'm calling on the phone. Now we ain't had no cell phone, nothing like that back then. But we still find a way to talk to each other. So we in the seventh grade now, and I'm getting worse and worse as far as my attitude, as far as my behavior. You know what I mean? And one day we are in school suspension. And for those who don't know what in school suspension is, it's when you go to school, but you don't go to the classroom. You go to the auditorium. It's some kind of punishment, I guess. But it's a few of us in school suspension. It's the white girl, my homeboy, X, they call him X, short for Malcolm X. He and the white girl up there. So me and the white girl get to arguing because I'm sitting in front of her and X. She kept hitting me in the back of the head. And so I turned around and I slapped the white girl. I didn't slap her hard. Like it was really just a little tap. Cause I like, me and the white girl, we like each other. Again, we've been liking each other since the fifth grade. So I slapped the white girl. So X started laughing. And she started crying. She get up and run to the office. I ain't thinking anything about it. So the next day, I'm in school suspension again. This day, the white girl didn't come. I don't know if she came to school and just went to class, but she wasn't in school suspension. So we in school suspension. And in school suspension, you can't go outside and play with the other kids on the playground. You can't do nothing. You can't go to football practice, basketball. You got to sit in this auditorium into the last bell ring. The only thing you do, go to the go to the chapel. I'm talking about chapel, like I'm in prison. Go to the dining hall, get your lunch, and go back to the auditorium to that last bell ring. So when the last bell rung, me thinking about it now, I should have. Well, I'm 7 years. I'm in the seventh grade. I think I'm like 12 or 13. So I really wasn't paying attention. But me thinking about it now, it made sense. Why did the principal? It didn't make sense at the time. But the principal came to the auditorium and he asked, "Do we want to go to the bathroom before the bell rings?" We just been sitting here all day, so of course we get up and we fall out to the bathroom. So I'm walking to the bathroom. I ain't paying attention to what's going on. And so once we get to the hallway by the office, by the principal office, you got the bathroom on each side. And when you come out the bathroom, you got the water fountains right in front of both bathrooms, the women's bathroom and the men's or the girls' bathroom and the boys' bathroom. So I go to the bathroom and come out, I get some water. And as I come out, I see the white girl, the snow bunny. We're just gonna call her snow bunny. I don't want to say her name. I see the snow bunny brother coming in, him and his daddy. Now I really don't know the brother. The brother done graduated high school at this time, and me and the snow bunny, we in the seventh grade. But I know the daddy from, he was just at my house a couple weeks ago, a couple days ago, or whatever. So I see the brother coming in the door. I see the daddy coming in the door, and I'm really still not paying no attention. You know what I mean? So after I get some water, I'm gonna fall back out, go back to the auditorium, and wait for the bell to ring. But the brother is walking towards me, and as we get closer, he hit me. Boom! He hard too. And the brother and the daddy jumped on me at school behind the snowbird. It's gonna get me. So I'm fighting back though. But they jump on me. They black my eye, busted my lip, and I had a cousin. I talked to my cousin about this about a month ago. She said she don't remember because she said, and my cousin she'll fight too. She said had she'd have been there, she'd have helped me. But I'm telling you, I heard her screaming when she seen them beat me up. I remember it like it was yesterday. So the snow bunny, daddy, and brother. I'm in the seventh grade. They came to the school and jumped on me, and both of these were grown men. The snow bunny brother just graduated high school a year before me, and so they jump on me, and so the principal he acting like he concerned, and he tell them to go in the office, after everybody break it up, and they walking me back to in school suspension. And so I see the police, they coming in, two police cars pull up, and so I'm talking to myself as I'm walking back to the auditorium, and the principal he's standing right there. And I just told myself, man, fuck this. And they just jumped on me. I'm not going to sit this. I turn around and I'm kind of pacing back. No, this is my cousin didn't see them jump me. My cousin seeing me what I'm about to tell y'all now. So I'm walking back to the principal office. The principal trying to stop me. I kept on walking. And I see the police uh in there talking to the uh the son and the father. The police really don't know what's going on at this time. They just think it's a fight. They ain't knowing like these two grown men that just came and jumped on me. I'm in the seventh grade. I'm 12, 13 years old. I think I was 13. But so once they figure out what was going on, they had the white boy. They ain't had him in no handcuffs. But they had the white boy and the dad, and they were taking him out of the school, and I hit the white boy. He didn't throw against the wall. I'm swinging. I'm swinging hard. And that's when my cousin started crying. Now I remember. She didn't see them jumping on me. She seen what I was doing. And that's when she started crying. She was telling me to stop. And so the police grabbed me and slammed me against the wall and put me on him because it was a black cop and it was a white cop. And They put me in handcuffs, took me to the car, and took me to the police station. Now they said that they took uh the daddy and the brother to jail. I don't know. They hadn't already took me to the police station, and my mom and them had to come get me. So all this took place. We in Mississippi. It's a racist atmosphere. My mama thinks it's gonna be a ride because these folks that came and jumped on me. But my daddy was smart. What my daddy did, and I didn't find this out until I was in prison. But what my daddy did, instead of being emotional and and maybe cause a race ride in this small town, my daddy sued the school. And like I said, I didn't find this out until I went to prison. And so I almost messed it up because me trying to get some get back, I seen the white boy again. I'm about to say that right now. So I they told me I couldn't come back to that school. So I started going to the school in the air in a place called Lumberton, Mississippi. It's really the same. Hattiesburg, Lumberton, Curry. It's really the same thing. It's really the same area. So I had to start going to that school. So probably about a year passed by. It's football season. I'm going to another school. Me and the snow bunny, we not talking no more. But I still got this on my mind, right? And then I'm getting older. I'm in the 8th grade now. My attitude is worse. I'm fighting all the time. I'm getting into a whole lot of trouble. So it's football season. I think it was Lumberton. It was Lumberton against who Lumberton was it Lumberton against Curry? I really can't remember who Lumberton was playing. But it was me, Wild Boy, rest in peace, Wild Boy dead on my dog. And I don't want to say Cuz real name. I'm gonna just call him I'm gonna call him G Roller. It's me, Wild Boy, and G Roller. We walking, we at the football game, we just walking, talking to the girls, talking to people we know that as we pass by while the football game going on. We really ain't paying attention to the game. You know what I mean? So as we walking, I spot the white, I spot the brother that came to the school. He jumped on me. I spot him automatically. I said, there you go right there. So my cousin, G Roll, he like, who? I said, you know, the Snow Bunny brother. So I took out running. He trying to stop me. He the Wild Boy trying to stop me. So I took out running. Now Wild Boy, he always fight. And Wild Boy was older than us. So I took out running and they running behind me. And when I walked up to the white boy, you could tell he was scared. It was him and another dude. And I just went up on him and picked him up, threw him on the ground. Well, I ain't just pick him up like that because I'm in the 8th grade and he's grown. So I ain't saying I picked him all up over my head. I'm just saying I went up on him and drove him to the ground and we started whooping. Police came, we took off. So when my daddy found out, like I told you, my daddy sued the school. When my daddy found out, he was fussing at me, and I didn't understand why he was fussing at me. But he was mad. He was mad. He wasn't mad because I was fighting. He was mad because he trying to sue the school, and I'm gonna mess it up if I keep, you know, trying to get my revenge. So that's the first lick back. But I still ain't letting it go. Y'all two grown folk came and jumped on me. I was 12, 13 years old in the 7th grade. Two grown white people came to the school and jumped on me. I still ain't letting it go. So fast forward probably about a year later, I'm about 15 now, 14, going on 15, and I'm sure enough I'm getting in a whole lot of trouble. In and out the police station, breaking in people's houses, stealing cars, stealing guns. I'm getting into a whole lot of trouble at this time. And so uh, one night, me and X, my homeboy, they called him X because his daddy, he was always talking he was always talking that pro black stuff. My homeboy, I don't want to just say his real name, so everybody just call him Malcolm X or X because he always win the African uh, medallions or whatnot. And he really he wanted to start the race war, but you know what I mean? He just didn't pop out like that. So me and my homeboy, we were planning on robbing a restaurant this night. I don't know if I told this story or not, but I'm gonna have to go and put this in. So we planned on robbing this restaurant, this hamburger joint called War. It's a Mississippi thing, a South Mississippi thing. And so the plan was I was gonna ride up there on my bike. I already had a change of clothes, mask, and everything. So the plan was I was gonna be behind the fence by the dumpster, and we had already talked about like when they about to get ready to close, the manager gonna come out and throw the trash in the dumpster, and leave the door open, and then go back in. So the plan was for my homeboy X to come out, throw the trash in the dumpster, and I run behind him with the gun and go in and get the money. Stupid ass plan. If you think about it, because they gonna automatically know that he was with it. You know what I mean? But anyway, so that was the plan. But when I went up there and I'm stalking, I think I sat behind that fence in the bush, mosquitoes tearing my head up. I think I stayed back there for like 30 minutes. Nobody never came to the door. So I finally said, I'm just gonna go and we'll do it some other time. I had a little 25 pistol. It was gold. It was gold plated. It was pretty too. And I got that gun. I stole it out of somebody's house. I'm telling you, I was something else. I was bad. I was a bad little child. Wasn't raised to be, but that's just how I turned out. But so I get back on the bike and I'm riding to the gas station, getting me some cigarettes. Back then they were selling the half a pack of cigarettes and single pack of cigarettes, and they wouldn't even ask for no ID. You know what I mean? So I'm riding the bike. The gas station was like damn near across the street from the restaurant that we was gonna rob. So I'm riding the bike to the gas station. Now at this time, at this gas station, it was called Junior Food Mart. It's not called that no more. The gas station is still there, but it's not called that no more. Now at this time, this was all the white boys coming there. And I know it's about 20, 30 white boys up there. So I'm riding the bike to the gas station and I see the white boy, the brother who came to the school to talk to me. And I got this 25 in my pocket. So I seen him, I ain't say nothing. I go in the store, I get my cigarettes. I think I had about like 2 cigarettes. I come out the store, I jump back on the bike. I see a couple of my homeboys at the gas station. It was Spud, Gino, and somebody else I can't remember. But these gangsters in the town, these BGDs in the people. And so they see all the white boys and they ask me if I'm good. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. So they get in the car. And they older, they like 19, 20 something years old. So they get in the car and they leave. So I'm riding the bike and I'm passing the white boy. And this white boy has the nerve to say something to me. So I jumped off the bike and I pulled out the gun. But if you want me to finish this story about snow burning and what happened, you're gonna have to subscribe to the channel. You're gonna have to leave me a comment and I'll come back and part two later on. Y'all be smooth about it.